first time that I drove over the causeway was early in the morning, and it felt fantastic. It felt like an enormous release. The emerald water was on either side of the causeway, and it feels like all of the worries of the world are melted behind as you do that. The really interesting thing is now 10,000 crossings over the Sanibel Causeway. Every time I cross that bridge, I feel the same thing. I feel like I'm home, like I've left the mainland and I'm at a place that's easier and somehow more friendly to live in.
Sanibel attracts a wide variety of people. People come here to retire, they want someplace quiet. Younger people come here because of the quality of life, to raise families. Young people like to come here too because it's fun and it's free and they can roam around without the dangers that you experience in more urban areas. It's got a wide appeal to all different age groups, young and old.
You know, the people that I've seen and talked with, their first time here, wow, now I know why so many people come here. It is just a very special opportunity to see the wildlife that you see, the educational aspect that's offered here. It's just incredible.
And if you drive across the causeway, you see a big sign that says, Sanibel, welcome to our sanctuary island. And of course, the most prominent feature of that is the Ding Darling National Wildlife Refuge.
Ding Darling is a federal refuge here on Sanibel Island, and it actually encompasses close to, if not a little bit more, acreage-wise, half of the island. The education center is just unbelievable. We have close to 800,000 people go through the drive each year, and close to 400 go through the education center. And there's people that come here from all over the world to see roseate spoonbills, to see Ding Darling. It's quite an attraction, and I think that makes this island such a vacation hotspot.
You're going to pass through remote areas on this small island where you won't see houses, you probably will see alligators, and you'll see an enormous diversity of wildlife.
We end up with a lot of wildlife in our yards and in our lives. So one of the very nice components of living on Sanibel is an immersion with nature.
You could see a raccoon, you could see an osprey, you could see an alligator. I mean, there's just such a wide variety, let alone when you go to the beach. I mean, that's a cool experience, regardless of your age, the variety of shells that may wash up.
My favorite thing to do on Sanibel is to walk along the beaches. I still, at this point, have buckets and buckets of shells, but I can't resist. I was there early this morning picking up shells.
It's the most significant shelling beach in North America and one of the most significant in the world.
I know that I always take for granted the beaches, so you get very caught up in, your day-to-day life, and you forget about all the beauty that you're surrounded by, whether it's the beaches or just the palm trees and the blue sky. It's easy to forget in day-to-day life.
Coming home at the end of the day and watching the sunset before we come into the canal is one of my favorite things to do, and I never get tired of it.
We try to keep the skies dark to allow sea turtles to navigate better, and it's amazing how many stars are out there in the world. And we tend not to think about that until you live in a place that has dark skies.
So I'd like to think that we have the best of both worlds here. We have outstanding natural environment in which to live. And within that environment, we have the opportunity to come and experience very, very high quality visual and performance arts. We have a legitimate theater, the Herb Strauss Theater. We have Big Arts here, which offers an enormous range of workshops. We offer 240 workshops. But the core of Big Arts is still 200 or 300 people that live on Sanibel that are passionate about what they're interested in and have found a home here where they can continue to live their passion.
I think there is a wide variety of food here. Whether you've got your kids with you, you're out on a date night, or you're a single individual, there's lots of options.
There's a lot of very casual cuisine because Sanibel is a casual place. Even the finest restaurants on the island, you can usually wear a golf shirt and a pair of shorts into. I think we, by and large, emphasize a lot of the natural foods that we have here, such as fresh fish and great vegetables grown locally here in Florida. Sanibel is a place where people come back to over and over and over again. And I've got third-generation customers coming in now after 25 years.
The Recreation Center offers something for everyone, regardless of age or ability. It's really great to see. You could go in a yoga class or a spinning class or a Zumba class, and you could see someone who is 17, 18 years of age pedaling away on a bike next to somebody who's 75 or 80. So it's great to see all different aspects of the facility being used. And they may be on the tennis courts playing tennis, and they'll go hop in the pool to cool off, and then you'll see them in the weight room exercising. So in one visit, they're doing a wide variety of activities.
It's really a unique environment for kids to grow up in. Kids can learn about marine life, they can learn about birds, they can learn about wildlife here.
Really what Sanibel Sea School's goal is to allow people to, through the act of discovery, realize that they love the ocean or fall back in love with the ocean. To see a kid really explore the ocean for the first time is pretty amazing. Almost all of the kids that we have really never held a fish. They've really never touched a living wild animal. And they've never thought that, okay, now I'm the person that's in charge of this animal. And there's something about reaching out to nature that it reaches back into you. If you can put something live in the palm of your hand, you make this connection. So although a kid in Sanibel Sea School sees a large variety of living things, many times the things that really touch them are the tiny little creatures that they've never seen before. To watch kids transform their fear of the natural environment to a love and a comfort is just outstanding, really fantastic.
What to do on Sanibel is to enjoy the preciousness of our natural environment here and the opportunity to experience a place which, in my judgment, is very unique.
I know very few people who leave Sanibel because they didn't like life here. I think most of the people that come and live here and engage in the community find it very rewarding.
As with everybody that lives here, we are very proud of what Sanibel is, and we realize that we are a rare and special place in this world, and we beckon anyone to come here. We invite anyone to come here and enjoy it and see it.
Explore Sanibel has been brought to you as a community service by John R. Wood Island Real Estate, located on Periwinkle Way. We hope you have enjoyed this introductory tour of our island. Please feel free to share this video with others. We invite you to visit or stay on our island and experience in person the truly special place that we call home.